I'm Rhoda, welcome to my channel. Today's workout is a total body plus abs EMOM. Every minute on the minute we will change the exercise. I am going to be using dumbbells, but if you don't have dumbbells, grab a couple bottles of water or cans of soup. I'll also use a chair in this workout, and I will give you modifications to protect your joints. If that's the type of workout that appeals to you, please subscribe to my channel. There's never a cost to subscribe, and it helps me keep your fitness free on YouTube. Let's go. Okay, let's warm up. We want to warm up our muscles, get the blood flowing, swing the arms, bring your knees up. Twist across the front, knee up and rotate a little bit in the core area, moving up the body. Good, now heels up and back. You can bring your arms forward and back, warm up the chest and back. Total body, we're gonna hit it all. The circuits look like this. So we have a couple upper body exercises, a couple lower body, and then we'll move into a couple compound moves. Arms up and down, heels to the front. And we'll wrap it up each circuit with a couple ab or glute focused moves. So we're really going to target those areas. Out and in. Good. All right, roll out the shoulders. I am going to pick up my medium weight. If you have options, we're starting with the shoulder press. So I'm going to challenge myself because this is a minute with my medium weight. And I'm going to hold my weight, palms facing you, and I'm going to make a box. See the box, the bottom of the box? Push up, back to the box. You do not want to come back down here, all right? Do your best to stay like this. Deep breath, here we go, on the clock. Up and down. And my feet are in what's called a staggered stance. I have one foot forward, one back. I'm more comfortable right here. Or it doesn't matter which foot is forward. Just pick what feels comfortable for you. I want you to hold your abs nice and tight here. Up and down. Are you feeling this? This is your shoulder. Feel it? You don't have to go quickly here because we are going for a minute with each move. About 5 seconds before the next exercise. I'm going to put these weights down and pick up lighter weights. We're doing a front raise, again shoulder, but the arms stay far away from the body. A lot of gravity pull there. All right, I'm gonna do one more. That's all I have in me. There we go. I'm gonna pick up my lighter weight and front raises. Just right here, up and down. Abs are tight. And my legs are straight, but my knees aren't locked. So what I want you to think about is just having a little bit of mobility in those knees. If you lock the knees, tend to cut off circulation. We want blood circulating because that blood is bringing nice oxygenated relief to these muscles. That's their fuel. Up and down. You should feel those shoulders, right? Starting at the top with shoulders. In this first round here. Moving on to lower body after this, so I'm gonna pick up my heavier weight for a round of squats and then a round of deadlifts. So 5 seconds or so before we're done, switch out my weight, grab my heavy weight, and right into squats. Here we go. Down and up. Now, you're not squatting. I want you to do rear leg lifts, just like this. Shoulders up. Work that glute, taking the bend out. It's a really good option for your leg lifts or side leg lifts. It's a lunge or a squat and it bothers your knees, okay? Do not work through pain, okay? They hurt when you bend. I'd rather you do the rear leg lift, okay? Down and up. What? Shoulders are feeling better, right? Now we're working that lower body. Transitioning to deadlifts here. So one more squat. I'm going to turn just so you see. Palms facing my legs, flat back, hinging forward, coming up, hips forward, squeeze the glutes, set your buns. Now you don't have to go super low here. Better to keep the back nice and flat. Weight is in your heels. I'll drive through the heel, up, hips forward, squeeze. And up. As they're tight, you are working your core. We do our 2 upper bodies, doing our 2 lower bodies. Moving into combination work. So again, I'm going to switch out my weight. I'm going to go for my medium weight. I'm going to put these lower and upper body moves together. Switching up my weight. I'm going to squat and press. Okay? I'm going to hold the palms facing my ears. Ready? Squat, press. As the weight comes down, you squat. Or you're right here. Lift. Lift. See how that works pretty well when you substitute these rear leg lifts for the squat. Usually can work pretty well. Think about your heels, body weight in the heels, right there. Keep the weight out of the knees if you're squatting. You do that by making sure you're putting your weight in your heels. Down and up. Moving on to a deadlift with a front raise. These weights are going to be a little heavy for that. Let me give it a shot. Down in the deadlift, down and up, front raise. So if it gets too heavy, lighten your weight, or you can go to an alternating front raise. Weights in your heels. Come on up, drive hips forward, squeeze, then do your raise. Finish the lower body, then the upper body. Last 2 minutes of this round are oblique leans. You can go heavy with this, so I am going to pick up one of my heavier weights, or you could double your weight. I'll do that. Let's do that. I'm going to double my weight like this. Hold it, I'm going to lean over and up. So if you have light weight, and that's all that's available to you, try to double it up. Now notice I'm not lifting with the shoulder, all right? The bra strap falling out as I lean. But I'm lifting right here, pulling with my waist. It's really about the lift, using that oblique to bring the body back up while the weight is counterbalancing you there. You can go super heavy here. I have 16 pounds in my hand. I've done these with 20, even a 30-pound dumbbell. Because you're not lifting with your upper body at all. You're using your core, super strong. Muscles in there, believe it or not. Other side, up in here. I need abs. You have abs. You just need to work them. And abs are made in the kitchen. I have a client, her name is Cindy. She often says, oh, abs are made in the kitchen. Yes, abs are made in the kitchen. Eating good food, high nutrition, high plant-based diet is a great way to start to work on that mid-area fat that develops. We all face it at a certain age. Over and up. We're almost done. We have a 40-second rest. Put a good rest in between these 4 circuits. because we only rest 3 times this entire workout, over and up. And rest, good. All right, putting the weight down. Have a nice long rest, so let's take a second to step back, stretch the back of your leg, and the other side. Good, grab some water. And we are going to some back rows, which I could go heavy here. I think I'm gonna go medium though, because it is a minute, and it's both arms. We're gonna hinge forward into that deadlift position. Pull the weight back towards your waist. Get ready, because we are going on the clock right now. Here it is. Pull and release. Now your shoulder blades squeeze here at the top. You should pop right out of your back and bring this to the full range of motion, where you can't lift any further, but you are pulling back, not up, okay? So check that. I want you to pull back. I'm gonna get it deeper into those back muscles. If at any time you need a rest on the lower back, come on up, take a beat or two, a couple breaths at the top. Your weight's in your heels and your knees are slightly bent with a hinged waist and flat back. Your back should be feeling okay, but if you feel any pressure there, do take a second to stand up and then come back down. All right, I'm gonna lighten my weight and go into a fly, okay? Same upper body position, out to the side. So these come out to the side, elbows slightly bent, squeezing the shoulder blades at the top again, but a much different lift than what we just did. Now I'm thinking about my weight in my heels, okay? Abs are tight, knees are slightly bent. And I'm looking about 2.5 feet in front of my toes, which is keeping my neck in alignment with my spine. So I'm not looking up like this, I'm not looking down at my feet, I'm looking out just a bit. I'm gonna go back to my medium weight here. I'm probably gonna stick with my medium weight for most of this. We're going to a side lunge. So I'm picking up my medium weight. Let's step out to your right, okay? So we're gonna step out in the side lunge, over, up and squeeze. Hinge, just like that deadlift right there. Okay, feel the weight in the heel, stepping out here. Weight is in that heel. Knee bends. Hinge at the waist. You want to take out the bend. So we're going to do a little hinge, push up and squeeze. Hinge, push up and squeeze, okay? Feel it? Yes. So, side lunges, not so bad. Rear lunges, not so fun. For me. I don't mind side lunges. Looking inner and outer thigh, glute. All right, get ready. We're gonna go to the other side. Step it out, here we go. Over and up. Form, weight in your heels, up and squeeze right there. That squeeze at the end, finish the move, make those glutes contract. So we have 2 upper body, 2 lower body. We're gonna move into our 2 combo moves. Get your heart rate up, burn some fat. We're gonna add that back row to an alternating side lunge. So we'll go one side, row in the lunge, other side, row in the lunge. We're going to go back and grab that deadlift from round 1 and add some flies. A couple more, come on. Finish it out with me. And now let's step to your right and row in the side lunge. Ready? Over, give me a row. Now you're going to go the other direction. Get down in that lunge, feel good with it. Weight in your heels, flat back before you go into the lunge. I'm sorry, the row. Finish the row before you drive up out of the lunge, okay? And up. And feel that heart rate. We burn fat. Cardio effect here. And lean muscle that we're building with the strength work, which is so important to women, especially as we age. This lean muscle is going to help increase or maintain your metabolism. So, super important to do strength work if you want to be able to keep eating. And I want to keep eating. All right, ready? Deadlift, palms face each other. Fly, drive through your heels, up and squeeze. So it's hinge forward, squeeze the shoulder blades, and up. Arms coming out to the side. And we did these with lighter weight when we did just the flies, but because we're breaking this fly up with a deadlift move, I can lift a little heavier as the upper body gets a rest while the lower body does the work. You can hear me, I'm breathing heavy. That's good. Just a couple more here. I'm going to put one of my medium weights down, keep one of my medium weights. I'm going to go to an ab move. And up. I'm going to hold the weight in your right hand. We're going to do a discus. So it's like you're throwing a discus in the Olympics. Ready? Twist over, come up, knee crunch. Swing it down, swing it up, crunch it. Good. Try it, practice. Go slower if you need to. Abs are tight here, really tight. Glute squeeze, crunch. Go twist, bring it up, squeeze, crunch. Don't need to go quickly, right? Because it's a minute. You'll get plenty of reps. You need to take a rest, you know, like I said in the beginning. You need to rest a little longer between these rounds. Coming up right about now. You have 15 seconds left. Stop and catch your breath. Okay, I want you to be able to talk to me right now. You can talk, and you're in a cardio range, fat burning range. Get to the point where you can't talk. You're above that range, and that's not where we want to be. Other side, ready? Swing it down. That's when we get into anaerobic work. That means the fuel of choice of your muscles is not oxygen, because it can't get enough oxygen fast enough. So it has to go to fuel stores that it saves up for cases of emergency. I want you to stay down under that emergency range, okay? And that's different for everybody. The more conditioned you get, the higher your heart rate can go, and you'll still be able to talk. Now stay with me, come on. Your rest is coming and we're halfway through. Just like that. Do one more. And rest it, good. All right. Hope you feel good, feel like you're getting work in, because you are. Moving on to our circuit number 3, starting with some bicep curls. I'm going to focus on bicep and tricep in this round. I'll go medium for my curls. I may regret it 45 seconds in, but we can always slow down, right? Or take a break. So I'm going to set up for my bicep curls, palm facing you. My elbows are in at my side. My upper arm does not move at all. I'm going to curl it up, squeeze the bicep. Ready? So squeeze the bicep, not the weight. All right, so I want your hands loosely holding this weight, not squeezing and not turning your wrist. See how my wrist stays in the same position all the way up, all the way down? I see this a lot, turning the wrist. It's just hyperextending your wrist, don't do that. No need to do that. You put weight in your hands when you do that. You can really pull some ligaments, tendons. That's not the goal here. You want to work the muscles, protect the joints. Nice soft hands. Feel it? Yeah. From here, we'll turn our hands to a hammer press. It's a little different. The top of the weight comes up first, and when we get the weight up to our shoulders, we're going to do a press. So follow me. Turn the palms facing your legs. Now we're going to hammer, arms stay in, then we push it up to the shoulders, elbows in, release. Watch your teeth here, okay? Keep those elbows in. The weight will come up by your shoulders, not your mouth. Stay with me. This round's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to hit the tricep quick before we move on to our lower body. And our lower body right away will be combination work with some more oblique leans. So the abs show up early in this circuit. In about 5 seconds, I'm going to put one of my weights down, going to an overhead tricep extension. I'll go medium. I'm going to hold either end behind my head, elbows forward. So push your elbows as far forward as you can. Now, when I see this on Zoom when I'm working with my clients, it looks like their elbows are out to the side. But see the difference? That's out to the side, that's forward. They still look like they're going out to the side a little bit, but I'm pushing them together as much as I can through the whole move. Now think about your neck. The weight's coming down behind your neck. Tendency to stiffen up the neck. Try and relax the neck. I'm using an 8-pound weight, but we're doing a lot of reps. I'm starting to feel this tricep in the back of my arm, upper arm. In about 5 seconds, I'm going to put this weight down and pick up one of my heavy weights and put it in my left hand, which is your right side. So go ahead and put the weight down. If you're going to change weights, grab the other weight in your right hand, right leg back, curtsy. Down, come up. Now give me a lean. Over and up. Glutes and abs. Another lunge I like. I like curtsies, I like side lunges. You'll see them more in my videos than rear lunges and forward lunges, although they do show up because, you know, they work. Of course, take the bend out of this. You need to remember to always draw attention to that. You can change any lower body move to be less intense and still stay with us. Just keep moving. Take it back, bring it in, and lean. Now we're going to do one more, and then we're going to switch hands for the weight, switch legs. So, other leg back, come up, and over, just like that. You're feeling it. I hope you're breathing heavy. Yep. And right up there in that fat burning zone, cardio zone, you should be breathing a little bit heavy. Doesn't have to be a lot, just a little. All right, I'm going to do one more, then I'm going to quickly grab my light weights, set up for a wide squat. Light weight, toes out, come with me. I'm going to squat down, weight comes up, away from the body, open, squeeze the chest. Down and up, open, squeeze. Now, don't bend the knees. If that hurts, all right? Protect your joints. Just modify the move just a little bit. Doesn't make a huge change. And it keeps you safe so you can come back tomorrow. And consistency is more important than anything. you only have a short amount of time on any given day, some very targeted short workouts. For example, glutes, just glutes, 10 minutes on glutes. You'll know you did glutes the next day. Biceps and triceps, just arms. You'll know. One more, picking up a medium weight again. Grab a medium weight, you're changing weights. And hold it here, we're going into a curtsy. Come with me, right leg back. As you come up, push the weight up, behind the head tricep. Other side. Take it down, push it up, behind the head, and up. Whoops, I lost my balance there, whoops. Here we go. And up, behind the head, and up, good. Well, we are almost done this third round. We got one more. After this, we have one round to go. That's where you'll see the chair. We're really hitting our glutes hard. And some abs. All right, we're going to step out in a lunge to your right. Ready? Over, hammer curl the weight up. Other side. Oops, that was not a lunge. It's a lunge, not a side squat. There we go. Other side. There's the lunge. Okay, now if you want to go grab a heavier weight, you can certainly do that, but we're getting a cardio effect here with the movement. And I'm a little tired, so going with medium here. Well, rest is coming. Watch those elbows, keep them in. Headline flying around a little bit there. Weight came close to my chin. I want to do that. And I'll go one more. Rest. Good. Okay. I'm going to set up with my chair. Take advantage of this 40 seconds. Grab some water. I'm using this chair as a bench. Let me set you up for your first move here. I'm going to stand in front of the chair. Nice flat back. Use your hand right here. Nice strong hand. I'm going to take the outside leg and arm. Reach out. It can be up here, here, or even here. You're going to crunch, tap, crunch, extend, or make it big. Lift, okay? So crunch, extend, crunch. Like that. Now, watch these hips. Hips stay stationary. You have to lift that hip for the kickback. I want you to go lower and make this be glute work here. Glute, abs, glute. See, we're halfway through this side. If you need a break, I get it. It's a long time to be standing on this one leg. Take the break. Okay? Take note of how long you do go for, because you want to go for the same amount of time on the other side. Trying to get wobbly here. Couple more. And we'll switch to the other side, thank goodness. All right? Nice flat back. Hand is out, leg is out. Crunch it. Extend. Wherever that works for you, whether it's a toe tap back, belly low extension, or higher extension, provided you can keep those hips nice and square, okay? Right here, I'm pulling my abs tight, really working them. Come on, stay with me. Think about your standing leg. Do not lock that knee. Keep the blood flowing. Do one more. I'm going to move my chair just a tad. Of course, you don't have to move your chair. Just want you to be able to see. I'm going to set up in a high plank. So I'm going to be right here. I'm going to tap in, tap in. I want you to try and keep yourself nice and straight. You're just starting out and you need to come up a little bit higher here. That is fine. Work towards being a nice flat board here. Just looking at my feet, I just caught myself. Look kind of between where your hands are. It's going to keep your neck aligned. If this becomes too much of an angle, you can do this against a wall or just stand and tap your feet out, alternating sides. From here, hit the back of the arm, so I'm going to turn it around. Hold your chair here. Come on out. I want you to lower and lift. This is hard. So do what you can. Take a rest when you need to. Feet right under your knees. It's a little easier than feet out. If you're more advanced and you want to go feet way out, or even check the clock and switch in the middle with a raised leg. We're halfway through. If you need a little rest, take the rest and come back out, down and up. Now, think about the back. It's right down along that chair. Have your back out here. That'll actually help with the lift. Elbows are back, triceps are burning. This is an area though that we all want to work, I know. I know the back of the arms, we want to work it. I'm going to do one more. All right, and I'm going to turn my chair around. So I'm use the back of my chair, going back to my first leg, bending the knee, donkey kick, lift and lower, lift. Trying to keep my hips square. My foot is flexed. I'm pushing that foot towards the ceiling. And feel the hamstring, the back of the leg, and your glute. Keep the chest up. As soon as you lean out of this, like that, you take it out of the glute and you put it into that standing leg. So nice and tall here. Take a break if you need to. I know these are intense. You'll definitely stretch the hamstrings. And the glutes. Almost ready to be done with this one. Yeah, me too. And let's shake that, switch it up, bend the other knee, lift. Remember the flexed foot? Hips stay square. I leaned out of that, didn't I? All right, count myself. Just doing this. Get tired, your body will automatically try and compensate, like find ways to make life easier for you. That's sort of its job. So it'll try and have you move in ways that help you in the move, right? It helps you with the mechanics of the move, but it doesn't necessarily help you target the muscles of the move, because we're trying to isolate this muscle right here. Keeping our shoulders up, we do that. Stay with me, come on. All right, we are going to use this as a belly bar to hold. Outside leg, I want you to lift and lower. This is a very targeted move, inner thigh. All right. This muscle is small, so it fatigues quickly. And keep the hips nice and square. Foot comes up flexed, kind of like kicking a soccer ball on the inside of your foot there. Abs are tight. You don't need to kick high here. It's all about this. And make that muscle contract to lift that leg. You should start to feel it right about now. If you haven't already, you will. I sure am. Is it? We have one more after this. EMOMs every minute on the minute. No joke. But Wow, what a lot of work. I'm gonna do one more. I'm swinging the chair around. You don't have to, you can just turn your body around. And other side, lift and lower. So we have literally had 2 minutes of rest for this entire circuit training. That's amazing. So, 40 minutes, but 40 very efficient minutes. So this is one of the longer workouts on my channel. We do have shorter workouts, medium length, about 30 minutes, and then the longer ones. Try to do a longer one once a week, twice if you can fit it in. More important, to do a little something every day. So if you're doing 15-minute workouts every day, good for you. Maybe do this one on a weekend when you have more time. Almost there. You ready? 3 beeps. If you're new to the channel, my timer beeps 3 times when it's done. Here it comes. Wow. All right, let's go ahead and we're going to step to one side right away. Open up that inner thigh a little bit for a nice stretch. Use your chair for balance. When we're stretching, it's not about keeping our muscles strong and tight. It's about trying to relax everything. So a little balance with the chair is actually going to help you get a better stretch. All right, put my feet together. Reach up and over, stretching those obliques. They got a lot of work. If you want to take your top leg and bring it across your bottom leg, depending on your flexibility, just go a little bit deeper here. And breathe. Feel how the heart rate's going? I just love that. I love how picking up dumbbells, let's grab the outside foot. If you can't grab this foot, why don't you just kind of lean forward, drive the hip, stretching out the front of this leg as best you can, okay? I love it how strength work, maybe it doesn't burn as many calories in the moment as going out and running, but there's less impact. And bonus, you're building lean muscle, up and over, cross it if you want. You're building lean muscle, and what the lean muscle does is it burns more calories to exist. So let's say you increase your calories burnt each hour by 10. Doesn't sound like a lot, right? But you built lean muscle, you've increased by 10. That's 240 calories a day, right? That's a dessert, a small dessert. And multiply that by 15, that's a pound. A pound, gone. Because you built lean muscle. So it really has a lot of benefits. Let's use our chair, we're gonna hinge forward, feel the back of the leg stretch here. Those hamstrings. The back of your arms are your triceps. Now round your back, pull your hips forward. Flatten, weight in the heels, drive the hips back. Feel that stretch again. One more time, round the hips forward, pull the abs tight. Open up the back and shoulder blades. And one more time, lean back. Good. Okay, so let's have a seat. If you're someone who likes cardio, I like cardio too. I have started, let's put one foot across and bring it up here. A little push on the knee if you can. You should feel the outer glute stretching here. Started doing a lot of low impact cardio videos. So you get your heart rate up. Most often we use dumbbells, small dumbbells or water bottles or soup cans in those workouts because that resistance brings that heart rate up. And bonus, you're still working those muscles, right? With a little bit of resistance. We're just gonna continue to build that muscle in a different way. How are you feeling? Let me know. Let me know what you think of the workout. Do you love it? Do you not? It's okay. We don't all love everything. Let's pat yourself on the back though for doing it and stretching the back of the arm. Now if you do like the workout, you can hit the thumbs up underneath the video. That will put it into your library. So when you open YouTube, you can go to your library and you'll see it. And that's a great way to really judge your progress because maybe you rested for 10, 15 seconds. This time you're just starting out. Roll your shoulders. As you continue to do a little bit each day, come back to this in a couple weeks, you're going to find a difference, a change. And that's very, very motivating. That is more motivating, in my opinion. Deep breath in. Exhale. Deep breath in. That's more motivating than, the scale goes down a pound, 2 pounds, maybe it bounces up. The scale is just one measurement. There are lots of other ways to measure your progress and your health. And one way is to come back to a workout and see how much better you do as you progress in your fitness routines. Now, I hope you come back often. I will be here. I hope you will be too. Have a wonderful day. See you next time.